Good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's Facebook Live. My name is Kate, and I'm very, very proud owner of katefarrow.com. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Are you going to say hello?
Hello.
Hello. That's it. And there's your bib again. Oh, it's baby Annabelle's bib, isn't it? Yeah. Is that it? Are we done? Okay, so today's Facebook Live. So likes, hearts, shares, hashtag replay. You know all the stuff to do. So today's Facebook Live is about, so yesterday and the day before, we've been exploring a new concept, well, not really a new concept, but Carol Dweck's theory about fixed and growth mindsets. So today we're going to get onto the really interesting stuff, how you can change from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset. Now on Carol Dweck's website, which is interestingly called mindset.com, and I will drop the link into the comments, she goes through a 4-step process. And now I've spoken a lot about the little voice in your head, and very interestingly, that is the first thing that Carol Dweck identifies that you need to do. So you need to start hearing the voice in your head, and you need to start hearing it in the context of a fixed mindset. So she says, as you approach a challenge, the little voice in your head might say to you, are you sure you can do it? Maybe you don't have the talent or the skill. What if you fail? You'll be a failure. People will laugh at you. Don't even try. You know, those kind of things. And if you hit a setback, then your voice might say, you know, this would have been easy if you really had talent. I told you it was a risk. Now you've gone and shown the world that, you know, you can't do it. It's not too late to back out. And then for criticism, what? What's the matter? I don't want to see your tummy. I don't. Come in then. Come on, quickly. Come on. No, we're not going to do it? Come on back. Hello. That's it? Saying hello? Yeah. Where's your tongue out? Yeah, so for criticism, you might hear yourself say, it's not my fault. It's someone else's fault. You might feel yourself getting angry, or when the person's giving you feedback, who do they think they are? You know, those kind of things, and they all come from a fixed mindset point of view. Sorry, Mia's off on one with the computer right now. They all come from a fixed mindset point of view. So you need to start recognizing that voice in your head. Because it's very limiting, very, very limiting. Step 2 is that you need to recognize that you have a choice. You know, you don't have to be stuck in a fixed mindset. Absolutely not. So, so basically she goes on to explain that how you interpret challenges, setbacks and criticism is absolutely your choice. You know, you have a decision over the things that you think and how you interpret them, and then how you relate that into action. And you don't have to go down the fixed mindset route. You absolutely don't. So you can choose to interpret those things as a growth mindset, and that they are signs that you need to stretch yourself, change your strategies, expand your abilities. It's totally up to you. And then step 3, you need to talk back to your voice in your head. So you need to take control of the voice and talk back. So she actually goes through some sequences of like conversations that you might have with the voice in your head. And it sounds a bit bonkers, I know. But, you know, start listening for the voice in your head, because everybody has one. And, you know, when you just go into somewhere really quiet and just spend some time with yourself and start listening for the voice in your head. And if you say to yourself, I can't hear a voice in my head. Well, that's the voice, okay? That's the little voice in your head. And remember that I've said before many, many times that little voice is not your friend. And it really, really isn't. And you can absolutely take control of that voice. So these are some of the conversations that Carol Dweck identifies that you might want to have with your fixed mindset voice. So the fixed mindset says, are you sure you can do it? Maybe you don't have the talent. And then the growth mindset voice. So this is you taking control now. I'm not sure if I can do it now, but I think I can if I learn with time and effort. So that's completely turning it around. The fixed mindset might say, what if you fail? You'll be a failure. The growth mindset will respond back. Most successful people had failures along the way. The fixed mindset might say, if you don't try, you can protect yourself and keep your dignity. And the growth mindset responds, if I don't try, then I automatically fail. And where's the dignity in that? So do you see, you can turn all of these things around. When you have a setback, your fixed mindset might say, this would have been easy if you really had talent. And your growth mindset would hit back and say, that is so wrong. She uses an example about Michael Jordan, the basketball player, and she says basketball wasn't easy for Michael Jordan and science wasn't easy for Thomas Edison. So he created the light bulb, remember? I think that's what he created anyway. Or maybe he just created electricity. I don't know. I'll let you check that out and you can let me know in the comments. But they had passion and drive and they put in tons and tons of effort to achieve the things that they did. And then with criticism, your fixed mindset might say to you, it's not my fault, it was somebody else's fault. They did it. And your growth mindset would respond and say, if I don't take responsibility, I can't fix it. Let me listen to the advice that I'm being given, however painful that it is, and let me learn whatever I can. So they're the conversations that you can have with yourself. And I do appreciate it sounds totally bonkers. But really, you have conversations with yourself all the time. It's just that you don't take control of them and you just let that little voice in your head ramble on about whatever it wants to ramble on about. So you can take control of that. And then step 4 is absolutely about taking action. And, again, I've said about taking action, nothing changes unless you do. So over time, if you practice hearing your fixed mindset voice and challenging it with your growth mindset voice, over time, whichever voice you listen to will become easier. And and the choice will be easier to listen to that. So whether you take on the challenge wholeheartedly, learn from your setbacks and try again, or hear the criticism and act on it because it's now in your hands. Whatever choice you make, the choice is yours. And again, it comes down to practice, 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 taking action, hearing the voices, challenging the fixed mindset voice, practice with the growth mindset voice, and then you can let me know how you get on with it. Okay, so thanks so much for watching. I have to dash out the door now, so I'm gonna go. Mia, you gonna come and say goodbye? Bye-bye, that's it. She's not coming over. So have a great day. Thanks for watching. Remember, hearts, likes, shares, hashtag replay if you're watching the replay. If you've got value, then please share it. I'd be ever so grateful. And I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye.